Hello, welcome to Friday Nights with Emma. Hopefully it'll work tonight. Link is here. Link is helping already. Cheers, everybody. Look, everybody, give you a minute to join. Mikey's behind camera, so say hi to Mikey. Just give us a thumbs up. Just let us know you're there. And that's spilled. You're a good boy. You're a good boy.
Claudia.
Hi, Claudia.
Jackie.
Hi, Jackie. I think what I'm doing now. Done the pink. Done that. Oh, watch out, Link.
Margaret.
Hi, Margaret.
Dawn.
Hi, Dawn.
Diamond.
Hi, Shirley.
Claudia says totally dark outside now.
It is, and you can't see it, but there's a really bright half moon out there as well. It's really clear sky. It's nice.
Terry and
Hi, Terry.
Angie.
Hi, Angie.
Sue.
Hi, Sue.
Cheryl.
Hi, Cheryl.
And Mandy.
Amanda?
Mandy.
Mandy. Hi, Mandy.
Diane.
Hi, Diane.
Your Sarah.
Hello, Sarah.
Fiona.
Hi, Fiona.
Lorna.
Hi, Lorna.
Lorraine.
Hi, Lorraine. Oh, so good. So it seems to be working, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Hopefully Facebook have sorted themselves out for this week. I'll just finish this strip and then I'll tell you all about it. So these strips are part of my trip around the world quilt, which I'm finishing.
Diana.
Hi, Diana. Link is sitting on the other part.
Lolly from Market Deeping.
Hi, Lolly.
Sandra from Glasgow.
Hi, Sandra. Hope everybody's had some good weather. We had some really nice weather today. Nice and dry, sunny. Almost there. Almost there.
Sandy.
Hi, Sandy. Right. Let me just finish this and I'll tell you everything.
Carol's watching and loves the quilt on the wall.
Oh, thank you.
Deborah.
Hi, Deborah.
Your Sarah says, you will be proud of me. I've been on my sewing machine loads this week making a few things.
Yay.
Diana.
Oh, pics. Hi, Diana.
Christine.
Hi, Christine.
And another Christine,
Hi, Christine.
from Glasgow.
Hi, Christine.
Debbie.
So, hi, Debbie. Right.
And
So what's
Karen's
happening?
watching. It's been a gorgeous day today up here working, but it's been sunny with blue skies.
Nice,
and
yeah.
Margaret says, nice and sunny in West Yorkshire.
Nice.
And Claudia says, this is the project you cut all the wadding squares for.
Oh, no, but I've just about finished that. That is going to be a quilt with instructions. So, somebody's kindly going to be testing the instructions for me next week. They're just about done. The quilt itself is, it's sewn. I just have to do the finishing touches on it. But yeah, I'm really pleased with how it's come out.
Judith
so
is watching.
you'll be able to see that. I've been talking to Jess at Sewing Street, and that one might be, might be on Sewing Street next year, in the new year, but it'll be available on my website before then. Once the instructions are all done, I will release it, and you'll be able to see what it's all about. So, 22nd is when I'm on Sewing Street next, which is either next Friday or next Saturday. It's one or the other. I think it's Saturday.
What's today?
I don't remember. It's one of them.
It's one of them.
But
Catherine
this
is watching.
Oh, hi,
and
Catherine.
Judith.
This is what I was working on last week. This will eventually be a cushion for next time I'm on Sewing Street, so next week on the 22nd. This is made from a panel. So I will show how to make this next week. This is what I tried to demonstrate last week, but was not working. And that...
Karen says today's Friday. Yes, but what number is it? Is it 15, 14 today?
What's the date?
What's the date? Susan and Claudia says it's next Friday. So
Oh, okay.
Whatever next Friday day is.
Okay, perfect. This is the other panel. So they're both Christmassy. It's going to be a Christmas day, which is yay.
22nd is Friday. Thank you, Deborah.
Thank you. Okay, so I guess I'm on Sewing Street next Friday. I've booked it off. It's all set. I just don't remember it.
Kath is watching.
So this is the other panel, which I'll be demonstrating with next week. I like the mistletoe. I like all the greys. You get all of these printed. They're like jelly roll strips, all printed. You just have to cut them out. So that's those two. And the instructions that come with those are.
Karen says Christmas, yay.
Yay! Yes. I
2
got a
more
new Christmas
paychecks.
Shh. It's not Christmas until you bring your Christmas tree home. Once you've brought the Christmas tree home, then we can accept that it's going to be Christmas. Not before then.
Weirdo.
It's Halloween now. I haven't had Halloween yet. Anyway, these
Deborah
are the
says cannot
instructions.
forget it. Her daughter's birthday is on the 22nd.
Oh, that's an easy one to remember. So placemat, you can also make it into a placemat, which I will be demonstrating. So you can see both ways, and a little table napkin. And then this is the cushion that it will be as well. So those are those.
Tom has asked if I was proud of Captain Kirk this week. I was indeed. I'm glad he got home safely.
Yes, I was worried about that. Like, better bring him back safely.
Lorraine says date. I don't even know what month we are in. Yes, and I think Mr. Shatner was very emotional. I think he was.
He finally got there.
He was finally. I think it moved him.
Yeah. Oh, it's good. It's good. Did you see the picture of him?
What do you mean?
He had a little. He had a picture of him with a little sign in front of him that said "Suck it, Picard."
Yes, I didn't know if that was real or somebody did that. I can't.
Think probably.
I can't believe he would have done that.
I think he would have. Anyway, so that's the one project. The other project is going to be.
Christine says I can't believe Captain Kirk is 90.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, 90. I'm trying to think. That's not quite as. No, that's not as old. Nanny would have been older than that, so he's not. Yeah, he's not quite as old as that. So the other project is going to be my trip around the world quilt, which demonstrated it on a Friday night a long time ago, and I've still got the kits available online, which you can still buy between now and next Friday, which are all in these fabrics. So if you show Link, that's the actual quilt. My love. There you go. Link is demonstrating it. But this is all the fabrics that are in my kit on my website until next Friday, and then I have to take it off.
Cat not included.
Yeah, cat not included.
Claudia says, what if you had a fake one on Facebook that had a tree with Halloween decorations now, and then the Christmas decks are put on? On Facebook.
Yeah.
They had a tree up
Oh.
with Halloween decorations
Oh.
now, and then Christmas decorations.
Oh, okay. I
put
understand
on.
now. I understand now. Okay, I understand now. Yeah, no, we don't have room for a tree yet. We have to make. Well, actually, where is a tree going to go this year? We have to think about that.
Karen says, I think that's called directing from the floor.
Yeah. So It's the Trip Around the World quilt, which comes up. It's very big. It's about 88 inches square, so it's a very big quilt. But it's very quick to make, well, relatively quick to make, I'll put it that way. And it is going to come in 3 different colorways. One of them is Christmas, which is what I'll demonstrate in this colorway. So you've got your greens, reds, grey, and some ivory. The other colorway, so rather than having...
And asked, does Link get extra treats for modeling the quilt?
He gets extra cuddles.
And your brother's watching.
Hello, Simon. So instead of having, I think it's 13 different fabrics of my kit, you get 6 and then they repeat, which actually I've mocked it up and it really is quite effective.
Margaret says, so good of you to keep making new quilts for Link. Claudia says, fabulous. Christine says, Aldi had Christmas dinner food last week.
Oh no.
And Claudia
That's
says,
too
bless
soon.
you. Well, get it now.
Too soon.
Get it now. Otherwise, when the power is shut off and the water is turned off and there's no food in the stores.
Link, behave.
And the toilet paper is gone.
Would you behave yourself?
And doom.
And gloom. Yeah. So what I'm doing tonight is I'm basically finishing off my quilt so that you'll be able to see the actual size of it finished, and then I will demonstrate actually on the day in these lovely Christmas colours. Oh yes, so the other colourways are going to be purples, a nice sort of ombre purples.
And Jackie
rainbow.
and Jackie adds in, we're all learning Russian. Yeah, touche. Diamond says, the night before Christmas, brilliant Tim Burton movie. Every season, no one love it.
Yeah, I've only seen it once, I think. That was when it first came out.
And Terry says, remember, don't panic buy. And Debbie says, I saw a couple of Christmas adverts recently on TV.
Oh no, too soon.
And Claudia says, at least you'll be all warm with the quilts. That is true.
It's true, yeah, because we haven't turned the heating on yet.
Well, it's not November, is it? Karen says, doomed. We're all doomed, but we have fabric.
Yes, fabric to keep us
We
all
don't
warm.
have Star Trek fabric, though. But nonetheless, we will move on.
Do you wear the things I've made for you? I haven't seen you wear your Care Bears. I haven't wear you've seen you've got cards.
I just want to have all...
You've got
Cards?
yeah.
Oh,
Playing
yes.
cards.
I just want to have all my options
I haven't
covered.
seen you wear your T-shirts that I've made for you.
I'm wearing those all the time.
Seen it.
Please, I wear the Deep Space Nine one all the time. And I wear your hoodie one, which I actually like, all the time. I'm still waiting on the other one with maroon sleeves. Lorna says, oh no, maybe back in lockdown by then.
Oh God, no, because all the tests are wrong, right? So.
And Sue says, heating in here has been for a few weeks.
Yeah, that has sort of gone off and on, hasn't it? It's been off. It's been off for a couple of weeks now. We had it when Taylor came up, had it on for a couple of days, but then it's gone off.
And Christine says, as the shelves are empty of food, we won't need many toilet rolls.
This is true.
Uh-oh. Lolly's asking, is anyone else having problems with live video being interrupted, or is it our broadband?
Oh no, please don't take. It's freezing again.
Judith says, yes, she is.
Oh dear. Maybe there's a time limit. Maybe it works for a certain amount of time and then it starts freezing. Maybe we'll have to clip them down shorter.
Dawn says yes as well.
What time is it?
I can't tell. Your Sarah says no.
No.
Karen says no. Claudia says the video's fine. Elaine says she is. Deborah says she's fine. Seems to be a mixed bag.
Yeah, mixed bag, hit and miss. It may be, for those of you who are having trouble, maybe try closing out Facebook altogether and then going back into it. What I saw online was a way of clearing your cache, your Facebook. You have to go into the app. Don't ask me how. I can't remember.
It seems everybody's comments are either no, yes, not as bad as last week. So I
It's
don't know.
mixed.
It's a
Okay.
mixed bag.
We'll persevere.
Jackie says no problem in Peterborough.
Okay, cool.
Christine says it's fine. So yeah, just might have to. Have you turned it on and off again?
I think we need to do that to the planet, don't we? Or at least to our politicians. Oh, who's excited for Stuart and John tomorrow? I can't believe I forgot his name for a second. My brain is just blah. Yes, Stuart and John tomorrow morning on Sewing Street. I'm going to miss it because I'm going to be on my bike heading to a class at that time. Or maybe, oh, Michael, you can record it for me, can't you? Sewing Street tomorrow.
I could.
Please. I think you'll have a lot of
What
ladies.
channel is it again?
73, 74?
What, you mean all day?
No, just the morning. The programme should come up. Stuart Hilliard and... Yeah, Stuart Hilliard. They will automatically be with John.
Okay.
And then I can watch it on catch up.
Everybody is saying yes, it should be fun with those two.
Yeah.
Cheryl says channel 72. Thank you.
Thank you. I was completely wrong. Only one year out though.
You should remember 72. That's when I was born.
I should remember that. Okay, so that's that one. And then these two. Oh, I got a couple more. And then we can start doing them.
Jackie said went to Crafting Live today. Very disappointing.
Oh.
Diamond says heating on here in Edinburgh. Frost has been visiting and the wind is whipping.
Ooh.
Lockdown are coming. Christmas is looming. This year has passed faster than last year for us.
It has.
Margaret says they're on at 9 and 11
Okay, see, there you go. They do your times, 9 and 11.
on channel 72.
Thank you. Yep. So does everybody think it's Strictly so far? Is everybody watching?
No.
Michael watches the results with me. Otherwise, it's me and Mum on a Saturday night with cheese and biscuits and a glass of wine watching the Strictly. I really like John and Johanna's. I'm really sad that Robert Webb, did you see Robert Webb dropped out?
Yeah, heart condition or something?
Yeah, I didn't realise he'd had heart surgery.
No, neither do I. No,
No.
neither.
But it makes sense that he doesn't want to.
You think they would have vetted that in the beginning?
Well, he might have thought it was all right, but also, I mean, it's a competition. How much? Although it should be like a disability. It should be a little bit of there should be a little leeway there as far as how energetic. But
Anne says yes, enjoying Strictly. Terry said the costumes last week were amazing.
oh yeah,
And Diamond says Strictly. What about Married at First Sight in Australia? Carnage.
I haven't watched that.
Claudia says love it.
Yeah, I haven't watched it. Yeah. What channel is that? Is that a Channel 4 one?
Last
Yeah,
week Strictly was really emotional, according to Diana.
It was actually.
Oh.
It was. There was one that was really good. Oh, that's one of my favourites anyway. So Giovanni and Rose, I think her name is. Yeah, that one was really nice. That was a really nice dance.
Valerie says loving Strictly. They are all so good.
Yeah.
I miss
Bruno.
Bruno.
Yeah.
Even though I like Anton, it's not the same without
He isn't
Bruno.
the same, but Anton is sweet. He's nice. He's a nice guy. He's a little bit more leaning towards like Len, but a little bit nicer because he isn't as harsh as Len could be. Did Kaylee tell you? So when Habu was here, when we were doing the counting, I go 7. Apparently Hagley's been going 7. I'm hoping I can get this quilt quilted for next week actually, because I think it will look really nice quilted up.
Karen says she misses Len as well.
Yeah. I always thought he really liked it this year as well with John and Johannes dancing. I've been really impressed with the choreography that they've been doing together. I'm not quite sure how the choreography is with a same-sex couple. Because there's a lead, not a lead.
Well, one is the lead and one isn't.
No, actually, they've been kind of mixing it up. So it's not one person leading throughout the whole dance. They have bits where one is the lead, and then there's bits where the other one is the lead, and you can't really tell, to be honest with you.
And asks when you are next on Sewing Street. It's all bags for the next few days. The 22nd of
22nd of October. Yeah, it's going to be Christmas. Christmas. Got a new Christmas jumper for the occasion. Because I'm down to 2. Unless I dip into yours, and yours are not big now.
Karen says their symmetry is amazing.
Mm-hmm. I was voting for John and Johannes, Giovanni and Rose, and Robert and I can't remember what his dance partner was called. So I'm going to have to find a different third one. It might. I have to think who my third one's going to be.
Annette asks, "What are you making tonight?" Anna, she is late. She's decided to go for a walk. A Plymouth for her booster shot.
Oh, nice. I'm sort of playing catch up. Thanks, Link. He's off it now, so I can. He won't let me steal it. Come on, my boy. There's a good boy. Oh, there's a good boy. So this is a quarter of the Trip Around the World quilt. So I am finishing the last quarter because half of it is done. I've got this quarter and then this last one that I need to do, and it will be finished. And then this is made with fabrics, my own fabrics, but they are available as a kit on my website. You can buy all the fabrics to make it. But I will also be demonstrating it on Sewing Street next time, and will have their own kits. And one of them will be Christmas, which is this one, which is what I'll be demonstrating with. There'll be rainbow, and there will be purples, and all of them I think are going to be lush.
Diana says AJ and Kai were very good, but Giovanni is her favorite.
Yeah, I like a bit of Giovanni.
Terry says, I fancy John, AJ, and Rose for the final.
Yes. I fancy, yeah, definitely those 3. Definitely.
And that says, oh nice, I have that kit somewhere, must look it out.
Oh, yes.
And
yes.
Valerie says loves this quilt.
Thanks. For those who did buy the kit, because there was quite a few of you that did buy the kit like this. Yeah, well, I'm on Sewing Street next Friday, so a week from today.
The 22nd.
22nd. On Channel 72.
On Channel 72. We still don't know the times, though.
I think it'd be 9 and 11.
All right, well, let's go with that for now.
No, I'm pretty sure it's 9 and 11. you'll be able to see me demonstrating it again, so you don't have to go back through the YouTubes and just, figure out where I was and watch all the rambling on. You'll be able to get it more succinct in an hour.
Diamond says, I've prepared and will be starting the Tilda Woodland House in the Woods quilt tomorrow. Not keen on the idea of doing flying geese with 3/4 inch squares. Wish me luck.
Ooh.
And Sonia is watching.
Good luck with that. I wouldn't want to do it not foundation paper piece.
You can do it.
Small
Be
pieces.
bold. He who dare wins. Think of the Gipper.
He doesn't even know what we're talking about. Oh, that's my last pair. See, this looks over quite quickly. You need a few of these sets. I think it's either 5 or 6. I can't remember exactly now, without looking at the instructions. But totally doable. Get a book on tape. Put something on. Actually, put Married at First Sight in the background. On the telly. Just need a bit of background noise. You don't need to think about it when you're doing these. But I do need my
Annette says it will be fantastic, Diamond.
It's going to be gorgeous.
Diamond says, remember the beaks on the bird pond quilt, Emma? I think it will be as difficult.
Oh, yeah. And I think that was something. From what I remember, there was a mistake in it as well.
No mistake.
No, in
Happy
the instructions.
accidents.
It was in the instructions. It was actually. It was. I figured it out. That's my very first quilt. I've actually got that quilt up in my airing cupboard. I managed to get it when sewing quarter closed. Link, what are you doing? Closed door syndrome. But yeah, there was a mistake in the actual pattern. So, it goes like this. And then this one, like this. So
Diamond says, you quilted mine. It is her favorite.
Oh, yes. You had the blue one.
And NS Guys, why Link?
Oh, it's from a
Because he's the missing.
no, it's from a video game from Zelda. Because he's a little forest cat.
He's missing. Yeah, I think he's been touched.
He's your best bud now. Yeah, or when I got Link, before I decided on his name, I showed pictures of him to my best friend, Travis, and asked him for ideas for names, and he said Link, and I'm like, I was thinking Link! So that's how he came to be Link. We both agreed he was Link. What are you doing? Here we go. I'll let him in. Baby, there you go. Come on.
But don't close it because you want out.
Yeah, well. You'll have to. Let us know. There we go. So now sew these into 4s.
Catherine says she loves Zelda, her favorite game.
Yeah, I haven't played it for ages. I do have Breath of the Wild, but I haven't. I'm not very good at hard parts anymore. And I got to a hard part where I have to dodge bad guys, and I don't like that bit so much. I like the exploring and the trials and things.
Diana says she has her daughter's 7-month-old black lab here being terrorized by her cat.
That's what Monty used to do. When we did have a dog, we had a beagle. Monty used to bully him. He used to swipe him as he walked past him. Poor Morse. Your cat was a bully.
I didn't. I thought it was funny.
He didn't claw him. He just used to tap him.
To be fair, Smokey also took his shots at Morse.
No, Smokey and Morse were buddies. They were kindred spirits. They were buddies. Annie Cat.
Oh yeah, and the cat hated him.
Yeah. Annie Cat it was at no uncertain terms. He was boss when Morse first came into the house. He was like, I don't know what you're doing here, but just so you know, I'm in charge.
And to be fair, Annie Cat didn't like Smokey. Annie Cat didn't like a lot of people either. To be fair.
Mean girl.
Diana says, I'm just glad no one can hear me. And Sue says one of hers is a bully.
Mm-hmm. Well, Monty was head of the household from the minute he set foot in the house.
That is true. Even over Smokey.
What time is it?
I don't know. I can't tell. There's no clock on the phone.
Oh,
It's dark.
it is dark. So I'm going to keep getting worse. It's going to be Halloween soon, though. We have our lights up. I haven't got the rest of the decorations up yet, though.
Tragic.
Don't have any cobwebs. I'm pretty sure I had cobwebs somewhere. I need to find. Pretty sure I
Yeah.
didn't pack it.
Yeah, no, we did.
Don't think I put them up last year.
No, there should be in the airing cupboard.
Yeah, I mean in the attic.
No, I think they're in the airing cupboard.
The airing cupboard.
Yeah, I think they're behind the water cylinder.
With the wrapping paper?
Yeah.
Okay.
Karen says 8:30.
Oh. So actually, so I've got how many? Two more to do. Actually, I will have one set sewn together by the end of the hour, for sure.
Hmm.
It's the ironing that takes the time. So what I'll do, once these are all sewn together, is press these seams open. You can press them to the side, you don't have to press them open. I only press them open because I find that the strips lay straighter if I press them open. So
That's a tongue twister.
yeah. I do have to tell you that I did receive the most gorgeous fabrics today for a project, well, to design a project for my November show. It's all Riley Blake fabric. It's really nice.
Hmm.
Does anybody have any costumes they have to make for any little ones for Halloween? Or is everybody doing shop bought? Or if anybody's doing any? I think Habe was finally going to wear one of Kaylee's costumes.
And the one, you mean the one that you made for Kaylee? Oh.
For Kaylee, yeah.
Elaine says, how come your fabric isn't fraying?
This fabric, I mean, I literally just cut it, but this fabric, I mean, you'll see, this is one that I've been working on for a little while, so it is fraying a little bit, but this fabric, this Freedom fabric, it really doesn't fray as bad as other ones. It's a little bit more, I think it might have more sizing in it than normal. It's a little bit, I'll say stiff, it is a little bit stiff, but once it washes, it'll all soften up, but it's been quite nice to work with, especially for this project, because God knows I don't think I've got all of my strips cut perfectly straight on the grain, but it hasn't been too bad at all.
Dominus, I know she's asked you this before, but how do you feel if you are sent really poppy fabric that you just can't like?
Oh. You can think. Say that again. You process that.
How do you feel if you are sent really poppy or poopy fabric that you just can't like?
Oh, like from Sewing Street.
I guess it is poopy because it's 1P.
Yeah. It hasn't really happened, to be honest with you.
That's very PC.
No, I'm trying to think of a fabric that I'm really not a fan of.
Star Trek fabric.
I have to think.
Annette says, did you see that Matt Lucas and Graham Norton have been signed up for Celebrity Gogglebox?
Oh, that will be good. I love Graham Norton. Oh, that'll be good. We haven't watched it. It hasn't been on, has it?
Well, we're in bed by the time he's on. He's way too hip for us.
No, the Gogglebox. Well, we record Gogglebox anyway, but yeah, I like Graham Norton. Anybody been watching Drag Race? Been watching, well, it's all on catch up anyway. It's not on telly, is it?
Well, it's on BBC Three, which is their internet streaming.
Yeah, it's internet. Link, behave. Don't get any ideas. You're not going out of there again. Oh, that'd be good though. When does that start? When does Celebrity Gogglebox start? And
if you could tell us the channel too. And times.
It's Channel 4. I think it's on usually at 9 on a Friday night or something, isn't it?
Maybe one day we should just invest in the Radio Times. Link.
I so rarely watch telly. Like proper, like live telly.
Diamond says, perhaps they can do a Star Trek week on Sewing Street and invite you to do some demos. Link is...
They did Star Wars, didn't they? In May.
Yeah, I think Star Wars is a little bit more commercially available than Star Trek.
Star Trek. Of course, there's people who are like, what's the difference?
I know, I've read about people like that.
Aren't they all the same?
Again, you're taking fabric to cut it up to sew it back together again. I don't know.
Oh, Oh, really? We want to go there. We want to go there. How many shades of red do you have? And green. And grey now.
Yes.
Actually, to be fair, you haven't been painting for a long time.
No, I haven't. I'm having trouble with my eyes. Karen says she buys the Radio Times every Christmas to check out all the things still to be confirmed.
Yeah.
Annette says, didn't William Shatner go into space this week? Indeed he did.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
Oh, apparently it's on tonight at 9 o'clock with Matt Lucas.
Oh, okay, we'll have to definitely record it.
And Elaine says, I've hit a nerve and you're retaliating. Or I'm retaliating. And Kara says, dangerous ground. I should step away from the edge.
Yeah, I remember my granddad always buying a TV Times or Radio Times for Christmas. That's the only time he ever bought one. I remember having the equivalent in France. It was a little one. I remember it. I think it was only a little thing.
Mandy says she'll take Star Trek over Star Wars any day. Yes. Hoorah.
I like the original Star Treks. Star Wars. Well, there's some of the Star Treks. I think a lot of the shows from the 90s are a little bit hard to watch nowadays.
That's yes. We tried to rewatch Seinfeld. Yes, you're probably right.
Although you and Kaylee can watch Columbo till the cows come home.
Well, because Columbo's excellent because it's from the 70s.
And Kaylee likes Murder, She Wrote. Kaylee's always liked Murder, She Wrote.
She's always like Murder, She Wrote.
And Diagnosis Murder. I never got into that. She likes
yes,
that
I remember that one. Dick Van Dyke, wasn't it? Yes.
Yeah. She likes both of those.
But Columbo, you can't beat Columbo.
I've seen a poster that has all the Columbo bad guys on it.
Sue says Tribbles.
Oh yeah, Trouble with Tribbles. That was a good one.
Christine says when she was young, you had to buy both TV Times and Radio Times.
Yeah, I don't really understand what the difference is.
Diamond says she calls her husband Columbo because he never leaves the house without coming back. Because. And Elaine says she watched Up the Junction the other week.
Oh.
Maureen Lipman was a teenager.
Oh wow! My mum's talked about that one. I haven't seen that one, but Mum said about that one.
Your Sarah says she loves Murder, She Wrote and Columbo and all those types of programs.
Yeah.
You can't beat 70s, early 80s television.
No, we were just talking about Charlie's Angels as well, weren't we?
Yes,
The other day?
yeah.
That was a good one. Charlie's
That was a good one.
Angels, Tom and Magnum P.I.
I never got into Magnum P.I.
I used to like that one.
Annette says, what about the persons they are paying to watch all 7,000 episodes of The Simpsons? I haven't heard about that.
Oh, wow. I don't think I could do that.
Elaine said one was ITV and one was BBC.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
And Claudia says they are all still on as well and more. And Jackie said they each, coupled by the difference, they each only gave program times for their own channels.
Oh, I see.
And Christine says the same thing. TV Times was ITV, Radio Times was BBC.
Oh, I see. Yeah, and Remington Steele.
Terry says, don't move to Midsummer. The murder rate is horrendous. Yes, we know. I enjoy Midsummer Murders.
I got told I could be a character on Midsummer Murders.
Yeah. Your Sarah said, everyone said her dad was Magnum P.I.
Oh, yeah. Let me see that. Yeah, he has the tash.
Ah.
He still has the tash. You'd like Sarah's dad. He's a good guy.
And Elaine said, I don't think TV schedules were in newspapers then. It's probably true. Jackie says it's an education on Friday nights with Emma.
Yeah.
Of course, we just watched that Michael Caine in his films documentary. That was good on
that
5.
was good. What was that one called?
Michael Caine in his movies.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was really interesting. I like Michael Caine.
Christine says that we watched the original program called The Survivors from the 70s, 1970. I can't believe we watched it because it was dreadful. Annette says it's because there have been so many Simpsons storylines that have come true in real life, like Trump becoming president.
I know. That's a bit scary. We could have done without that one. Link, behave. Last scene. Yep, just make sure. Last scene. And this is one set done. This goes to show. It's really quick. I think you need 6 of these. Go on then.
I think he's looking for something.
I think he's a bit.
That's right. That's fine. Leave it there. Leave it there. There you go.
I'll just finish a seam and then I'll show you. You have to sew. Once I've got the strip set done, you sew the first strip to the last strip. So you end up with a tube.
A hoop.
It's more of a tube. It's long.
Mm-hmm. Lolly says Blake 7 was a cult classic, but saw an old episode recently and wonder why I thought it was so good. It still is good, Lolly. Blake 7 is excellent, especially the miniature work for that time.
I never saw that.
Oh, it's deep. Blake 7 is deep.
I also didn't like, I never really liked Thunderbirds. I thought the puppets were creepy.
Yeah, you're just
Ugh,
you're
no.
just wrong there too.
They just give me heebie-jeebies. I never liked them.
Claudia says recently watched Any Which Way But Loose,
God.
and the follow up and did really have to laugh so much.
Yeah.
Well worth it.
I never really saw that film all the way through. It seemed like every time we sort of got around Christmas or we had times at school where we had nothing to do, they used to stick us in a like a hall and put that film on, and I never understood. It was always the same film. I'm sure Sarah remembers that.
Your Sarah said loved his voice on Blake 7. And Terry says our daughters and husband were Red Dwarf fans. Christine says,
yeah, Red Dwarf.
I'm watching The Fugitive, black and white. Yes, an excellent series. I love The Fugitive.
Actually, yeah, I've actually seen a few of those.
David Jansen was
Which
brilliant.
was the one that I liked? Really Wild West?
Wild Wild West.
That's the
Yeah,
one.
that's a good one too.
I used to really like that. I remember watching that in France in the summer. They used to have it. It used to be on every day actually for a while, every afternoon. That was a good one. And then on a Sunday morning, we used to have the Waltons, and
I'm sorry.
we had what's that one where the family was at, like Robinson Crusoe but in space?
Lost in Space.
Lost in Space. We had that, and then when that came to an end, Land of the Giants started, which was a bit weird.
Christine says wish they would show Harry O. Yes, another good one.
Who?
Harry O.
I don't think I've seen that one. I do wish I'd have Charlie's Angels on again though.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised they don't.
Yeah. And was it the $1 Million Man or something? Bionic Man?
$6 Million Man.
Yeah, that.
And then there was $6 Million Woman.
Yeah, Bionic Woman.
The Bionic Woman, that's a Bionic Woman.
It's like that.
And Diamond says 5 p.m. The Fugitive. After NCIS and NCIS Los Angeles, she asks if I'm stalking her watch list.
Well, you like NCIS. Katie likes
Yeah, me and
NCIS.
Kayla like NCIS too.
It's alright.
You can't not like Mark Harmon.
I guess to a point, it's just like, really?
Well, it's still going on.
Woo! Huzzah! Huzzah! Okay, that is my strip set sewn all together. So, in the one that I'll show next week, it'll obviously be this colours and they'll just be repeated. So it will be what? Vanilla, grey, plain red, stars red, plain green, spot green, vanilla, grey, plain red, stars red, plain green, dot green.
Lolly says they tried the remaking the Bionic Woman and it was dire. Dawn says she loves Gibbs too. Claudia says Perry Mason was always great. Yes, Perry Mason. And Karen says who does love Mark Harmon? Agreed.
Do you remember watching something called Picket Fences?
Vaguely.
Vaguely, yeah, that was a good one. And Northern Exposure.
Yes, I remember. Of course, and one of my favorites is Due South.
Oh, yes.
Terry says I remember watching Sergeant Bilko in black and white. And Christine says hasn't managed to watch Quantum Leap yet.
Oh.
That's another one I'm surprised it's not on.
It used to be on a lot. It used to be on reruns a lot. At least I think it was on here. Or maybe it's in America. I remember watching it, but yeah. And 30-something.
Yeah, I didn't get into that one.
Well, I remember watching 30-something and reruns when I was pregnant with Kaylee. Because it was on like every night. I remember being quite disappointed because one of the characters in the thing was like pregnant at the same time and she had her baby way before I had mine. I'm like, wait, how does that happen?
Oh, Christine says it is on. What channel?
Is it maybe a sci-fi channel or something? Is there such thing as a sci-fi channel?
I don't.
Sci-fi and horror or something?
I don't know. I don't know.
We don't have to tell you.
Sue says Quantum was on here in the UK. Linda says Quantum Leap is on every day on one of the channels.
Yeah.
Yours, Sarah, says love Due South.
Yeah.
And Quantum Leap has been on here for years.
You've got Due South on DVD.
I have Due South on DVD. Yeah. And Claudia says, gosh, we could go back to the original I Dream of Jeannie, Bewitched, and Mr. Ed. Margaret says
Bewitched.
Quantum Leap is on one of the Sky channels, so we don't have that.
We won't get that.
And it says Prime. Oh, is it on Prime? We'll have to have a look. We're really poor at operating the telly. The telly is definitely smarter than the two of us.
Yeah. We did just start watching Squid Games, which if you haven't watched it, it's very dark, so be warned.
Terry says Mork and Mindy loved it. Yeah, especially when Jonathan Winters came in as the baby in the second season. And says season 5.
Yeah, I like Mork and Mindy.
Annette says, talking about remakes, did anyone see The Larkins, which is a remake of Darling Buds of May? No.
Oh, no, Mum said she watched it because it was on...
Bradley Walsh is in it, isn't he?
Yeah, I think, was it on after Strictly last week or on Sunday? Mum said she was disappointed. She didn't think it came up to David Jason's Pal Larkin, even though she likes Bradley Walsh.
Your Sarah says, yes, watched all the Squid Games. It's good. Yeah. And Linda says Quantum Leap is on Sci-Fi.
Yeah, no spoilers, Sarah. We haven't. We've still got 3 more episodes to go to the finish. Yeah, you never saw Darling Buds May, but it was the original one in the 80s had David Jason, and his daughter was played by Catherine Zeta-Jones before she made it really, really big. It was sort of just as she was branching into other things.
And says, no, they get all the series on Prime. And Karen says, I love The Larkin. Perfect Sunday evening viewing. Love Bradley Walsh.
Yeah,
Sarah said she loved The Larkins.
Okay, I might have to
Annette says, I agree. David Jason did it better.
Yeah. But you might like it, because you haven't seen that one.
Diamond says, have I watched that Carnival Row yet? No, I haven't yet. I'll probably be able to do some this weekend because Emma will be out.
We are going to go see Bond on Sunday, though. There we go. Last scene. Last scene. There we go. So I should I'll just need to press all the seams open. Of course, it's a little bit tricky now that it's doubled, but you can still do it. What I'll do is I'll put it on the ironing board.
And that says, yes, she's done Bond. And your Sarah says, bugger sitting watching Bond for 3 hours.
Oh, yeah. Why are they so long? Anyway, I know somebody's going to have to go up and go pee halfway through, and it won't be me.
You think your mum will have to? Karen says, I wasn't keen on the actress who played Catherine Zeta-Jones' part, but think it might be something to do with the character she played in Poldark.
Oh. Well, maybe you should watch The Larkins. You might like it. You might really enjoy it.
Yeah, well, I'll give it a go. It was Bradley Walsh, so...
Yeah, it's Bradley Walsh. We like Bradley Walsh. Apparently him and his son are doing a new... Mum said they're doing a new trip.
Oh, man, tears. Good.
I like them together. They have... You can tell they've got a good bond. So that's that. That's my last set of strips that I'll need to do. And then what I'll do is I'll press them all open. I'll show you next week anyway. Press them all open. And then cut them straight across in my 4-inch widths. And then what you do is you unpick a seam.
Your Sarah says Bradley's son is in it too.
Oh. So yeah, so maybe you should watch it.
Yeah, well, we'll give it a go.
Yeah. But I'll show all this next Friday anyway. And then this plan will be to have that quilt, at least the top, completely done, so you'll be able to see how big it actually is finished. I think they have printed out mock-ups of their colourways, so you'll be able to see the rainbow and the Christmas one mocked up, but this one I will demonstrate with next week anyway. So yeah, so that's that. We'll have a catch up again next Friday night. I'm not sure what I'll be doing yet. It may just be a recap of the Sewing Street morning, or I may give you a sneak peek of the fabrics for November. We'll see. We'll decide. Anyway, have a great weekend. Thanks for joining. Hopefully it didn't freeze too much for the people that it froze on. If it does freeze, try and Google clearing caches on your phones and things like that. Anyway, cheers, have a good weekend, and I will see you next Friday. Bye.
Good night, all.